Yo, what up guys? Today I'm going to bring you the review on my KD9 Elites. First off, the traction. So the traction in this colorway is a gum outsole, which gum outsole means that you can technically go outside and it won't get torn up and stuff. Unlike the other KD9s where the traction wore down in a matter of days. I've worn this out for like 3 days now, and look at that traction. Nothing. So make sure that if you do get this, try to get a gum outsole. If you can't, it's no big problem. Just it's not going to be as good as durability outdoors. Traction, as you can see, is just a bunch of little honeycombs. It's okay. It's not really the best you can get on the market, but it's better than nothing, you know. So like I said, it's a gum outsole, and a lot of people were complaining that this defect top right here, this thing. But now on the KD9, they fixed that because they put these little grooves in it that actually allow it to flex. See? When you flex it, those grooves stretch out and the zoom unit will not pop. Next off is the cushion, you could say. The cushion is amazing. Folding zoom, you can't beat zoom. It's my favorite cushion of all shoes of all time. Really, all zoom is just the air bubble with these little bitty pillars inside of it that when you push down on the pillars, they bounce right back. See if I can get a shot. See, as the pillars go down, the shoe kind of comes up a little bit because the pillars push it back up. It's just amazing. Some colorways you do have the pillars blacked out to where you cannot see the zoom. I kind of like it. I think it looks kind of cool with the pillars inside and stuff. The zoom cushion is amazing in the shoe. It's probably one of the best cushions in all shoes. I love it. It's great for bounce back. It takes an impact perfectly. Responsiveness is awesome. Everything about this shoe is amazing, especially the cushion. It's probably the #1 aspect. Next, we have Kevin Durant's first 3/4 Flyknit material. In the KD9, 3/4 of the shoe was Flyknit, as you could see. This Flyknit is amazing. I do kind of like the KD9 Elite Flyknit better than the KD9. It's just a little bit more smooth and a little bit more pliable, as you can tell. It's very, very pliable. And so, it doesn't really stretch that much. It really doesn't stretch. That's like the most stretch you could get, especially over here. It really does not stretch at all, which is kind of good. And some people kind of like that. It helps with support. But the biggest thing of this shoe that people were so hyped about is this lacing system. So this lacing system it's not stitched in. You could actually move it, see? So yes, it is amazing. If you really tighten these top 2 laces, you'll see on the back of the shoe there's a lace right here. This lace comes all the way around and into this lace, this top lace right here. So if you really do crank down these top two laces, you're going to have amazing lockdown. This abolishes all lockdown, all of it. So this rope comes down here and enters right here, kind of giving you that back of the ankle protection, kind of. Then you have the compression sock, which really does nothing but look. It doesn't really compress at all. As you can tell, it's just this little flappy material. You can kind of stretch it a little bit. It's really nothing important. Then you have this awesome suede material for the tongue and the pull tab. It's real suede. It's not synthetic. It's amazing. It feels like a pillow. It is awesome. It does get dirty, kind of. Like, this is just from my thumb rubbing against it when I put the shoe on. And most of the time, I do like wearing the shoe, except for when it's rainy or anything, because the shoe is not best durable because of this zoom. It can easily pop, and if this zoom pops, then your shoe is done. So, it's very light. The shoe is super duper light. It's amazingly light. I feel like I'm not wearing anything. The only thing that is a little bit aggravating is this piece right here, this little stitch thing. I find that this is a little bit too hard, in that when I'm kind of jogging around the court, I can feel like my heel rubbing against that, which is kind of aggravating. Listen to how hard this is. It's super hard. Now, this Zoom is, I wouldn't really go anywhere that you can't see if there's nails like on the side of the road, because this Zoom unit, like I said, will pop even through this traction. This traction is not that durable. You could kind of see the little blue parts in between the little honeycombs that lead to the Zoom unit. And in between here, the Zoom unit, you could also see through there. So there are a lot of ways that the Zoom unit could pop. I would not recommend going anywhere that there could be nails or anything. But overall, this shoe is an amazing performer. This shoe is just awesome. I love playing this. This is my go-to ball shoe. I mean, I love this. It's $150, but it is worth every single penny. I mean, I even had to save up for an entire year to save up for this shoe. And another cool feature is Kevin Durant's signature right here on the toe. You don't really see it. It's really only the thing that the buyer can see. You can't really see it from far away, but you can see it perfectly from here. Now, the lateral side is really the same thing as the front. The laces, this side also goes around the back. Nike swoosh, everything. The shoe does have an internal gear counter. You can kind of see this on the back a little bit better. Right here, it goes from here along my finger, right there. That is the internal gear counter. It's kind of tough. I mean, stability because it's Zoom, and this shoe does not have the best stability because there's nothing right here. Like, this is a hollow piece. There's really nothing right there, so you do feel like your foot is kind of doing this, but with a couple of days of breaking it in, that completely goes away. Now, a lot of the time, this little compression thing will get stuck like this, and it'll just sit there, which this looks stupid. And this looks stupid. It looks like it has little wings. So every like couple minutes, I'll reach down and just push it back up. I mean, if you have big ankles, it's probably not going to be a bad thing, but if you have skinny ankles like me, it'll do like this. Now, the laces. The laces on the shoe are not very good. There's big, huge, thick rope laces. And, I mean, they tie good, I guess. I mean, you have to double knot it, but double knotting looks kind of stupid. So I don't really like the laces, but, I mean, you can't have no laces on this shoe. Even though I did take the laces out, and these little rope things on the side held my foot in just like the laces did. So, I mean, you could take the laces out if you want, and the shoe just looks stupid. But, yeah, that is the KD9 Elite. I would definitely get this shoe, even if it costs you saving up for a little bit. The KD10 just came out, so